Hi, Bethel. It gives me joy to be part of the Bethel family with you. And you know, something else that gave me a lot of joy this week was our worship service. For the second time in a row, we had live worship with live streaming. And I said something to the group then, and if you were tuned in to the worship service by live stream, you may have missed it because we had a little bit of a glitch and we were delayed by about 10 minutes. But I said to the group, it puts fuel in my tank to be with you. I thought it might be strange to worship with masks on and stuff like that, and it is. But you know what? It really put fuel in my tank. It was so good to be with real people. Now, a lot of you will continue to choose to stay home because you don't feel safe, and that is good. We totally respect that opinion. But at the same time, if you want to come to worship, I've had a couple of people say to me, well, I haven't signed up. I'd like to be there, but I won't register because I don't want to take someone else's place. Well, don't let that be the reason you stay home. There's been plenty of room, and when that becomes a problem, we have a way of taking care of that, so don't you worry about that. Now, the building is becoming a busy place these days. Incredibly, people are finding creative ways to carry on ministry. Just want to remind you of one thing. When you come in, be sure to register, because we are required to know who's in the building so that should COVID break out, we can notify anyone who comes. So you could do that by scanning your QR code at the door, or writing out a physical form when you come, or signing up on Bethel's website. We are producing Bible studies. So every 2 sermons, we're going to be creating a Bible study. This Sunday, I'll be preaching the second sermon in the series entitled Called. And there will be a Bible study available to you after Friday afternoon. And then we'll have 2 sermons in a series called Roots, based on the book of Romans. A Bible study will go up, we'll break for Thanksgiving, and then every second Sunday, again, you can count on having a Bible study if you want to use that to study with your small group. Melanie Wright will be taking some compassionate leave. Melanie lost her father, as I think most of you know, but also she became the executor of her father's estate because her brother couldn't come from Australia. He couldn't get on a plane. Add that disorientation to the disorientation of COVID, and it all amounted to Melanie needing a little bit of a compassionate leave. So we're going to give her that space for a month, and you can look for the youth program to begin full force in mid-October. You know, something I want to say about staffing, we're down several staff, aren't we? We're looking for a director of worship ministries, we're looking for a children's director, and now Melanie will be taking a month off. But I have seen something beautiful happening at Bethel, and that is that all of the staff are just simply pitching in any way they have to get the job done. And not just the staff, but many volunteers. And so thank you all. And this is one of the beautiful things coming out of COVID, that we can see, you know, the church at work in this wonderful way. I want to leave you with a thought. It's a verse that's been going through my mind all week long and encouraging me. It's the verse where Moses, standing before the Red Sea, says to the people, "Do not fear. Stand by and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will accomplish for you today." And I think to myself, Moses could say that to the people because he had walked so closely with the Lord that he knew God would come through. And I believe that during this time of COVID, God is inviting you and he's inviting me to walk so closely with him that we could have the confidence that he's going to bring about his salvation during COVID or not. Nothing will stop him. And so I believe the Spirit of God is saying to you and me, draw near. Bethel, have a wonderful week. Goodbye.